I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
All right. I have an
Ooh,
idea.
tell Chad a story while I'm gone. I'll
A
take my
story.
phone with me so I can read it.
Okay. Once upon a time, in a swamp far, far away, there was a frog. But not just any ordinary frog, a magical frog. You might ask, why is the frog magical? The frog doesn't talk though, so you'll never know. But anyways, this frog was an outcast among frogs because he refused to leap. He only hopped up and down, never forward. One day, all the other frogs got furious much without going any direction. They tried to complain to the Frog King, but none of them could talk, so it didn't work. The Frog King could see their distress, however, and carried by two other frogs on top of a giant lily pad, the Frog King, with his crown of fly-skewered sticks and his gluttonous stomach, waddled towards the magical frog. Then they fell in the water and the king lost his crown, but we don't talk about that. Anyways, now the king was pissed, and they all hopped out of the water in front of. Then something amazing happened. The magical frog, who could only hop but not leap, finally leapt. However, Gilbert, the magical frog, did not actually leap. The Frog King was so upset that he lost his crown and puffed up his stomach. To all their surprise, Gilbert the magical frog was behind them the whole time, holding a wand he made using the king's crown while they were distracted. And the frog that they saw leap turned into a rabbit. For it was an illusion, obviously. The rabbit stood on two legs, lit a cigar, and leaned back against Gilbert's hut. Fuck frogs, bro, the rabbit said. All the other frogs, except for Gilbert, could not stand this blatant racism coming from not just another animal, but a rabbit. And a smoking rabbit. Amphibians can breathe in water and air, but not smoke, so they were highly offended. When they went to pounce on the rabbit, he flicked his cigar at one frog, stung that frog fell into a frog. And all the frogs fell except Gilbert, the magical frog. Gilbert raised his wand. The Frog King turned from the rabbit, terrified, only to see Gilbert become more terrified. Gilbert pointed his wand forwards. A surge of green with fireflies flicking across it in the air made it power. All the frogs now staring at Gilbert. The rabbit went to walk away in the commotion, but then the rabbit was whipped through the air in a grand viridescent flare. The rabbit cried out this time, with less confidence and all fear. Fuck frogs, bro! The rabbit flickered in and out, warping into a green abyss, then back into reality, trying to repeat his frog slander, but being cut off and distorted by the spell. It was only then that Gilbert the magical frog was the first frog to speak. But not only the first frog to speak. For when Gilbert spoke, fuck rabbits, bro. The rabbit had been transmuted into a bowl of spaghetti. And not only was Gilbert the first frog to speak, he was the first frog to make spaghetti. In fact, he invented spaghetti.